Hello aspirants, welcome to IAS Icons by Unacademy. This is me Shubham Sardhalia. In this lecture, we'll be talking about recently inducted indigenously built light combat helicopters. So, in order to further strengthen the might of Indian Armed Forces, the armed forces have recently received light combat helicopter that has been indigenously made. We'll talk about it, what are the special features, how this will help strengthen our defense mechanism, and this type of articles become important from the defense technology and internal security perspective. So we find defense technology in science and technology and internal security again in GS mains paper 3. So we'll be discussing about them in detail. Before we proceed further, I just want to tell you that if you aim to qualify this examination, that is the UPSC civil service examination, you need to enroll with us in our subscriptions with Unacademy. Unacademy will help you throughout this entire preparation journey. With the help of widest choice of educators, you get flexibility to change your course. We offer you best of the faculty. India's top educators will be helping you qualify this examination. You simply have to enroll with us in our subscriptions, and ultimately you can qualify this examination with these. My name is Shubham Sardhalia. I am your educator and mentor for this examination. You can enroll for our Plus and Iconic subscriptions where we provide you regular classes. You need to use this code IAS Icons because this code will help you fetch maximum discounts. You can opt for combo subscriptions. We are giving you subscriptions for optionals also, and also we are providing you the notes for all those who are looking for comprehensive notes so that they can start their UPSC preparation. You can get your notes from Unacademy only at rupees 9,900. We are starting with our bilingual batches soon. Now, for all those who are unable to pay the entire amount at once, you can opt for the option of 0% EMI. So something as small as rupees 4,000 if you pay per month, you can prepare for this examination and become the part of India's bureaucracy. So coming on to our article, sir, India made light combat helicopter by the name Prachand has been recently inducted, has been recently given to Indian Armed Forces. Air Force becomes the first one to receive it. The Honorable Defense Minister of India has unveiled this new light combat helicopter, which will be known by the name Tejas. So you can see on your screen this specially designed light combat helicopter. Light combat means the weight of this combat aircraft or this helicopter is lighter as compared to other helicopters of this class, which make it convenient to fly, which make it convenient to fly at the heights which is claimed to be the highest capability among all the light combat aircraft. So it can reach up to the height of thousands of feet, which makes it the most advanced helicopter of its category. So Indian Air Force has recently inducted the first fleet of indigenously built light combat helicopter known by the name Prachand. This has been developed primarily for the mountain warfare. So I told you that the most important feature of this is it can go at really high altitudes, which make it convenient to be used in high altitude areas of Himalayas. The fleet comprising of 4 helicopters was inducted into Indian Air Force at a ceremony held at Jodhpur Air Force Station in the presence of Defense Minister Shri Rajnath Singh along with Chief of Air Staff and other senior Air Force and military officials. So this first fleet of 4 helicopters has been given, and Rajnath Singh, the Honorable Defense Minister of India, has announced through Twitter that it will be named as Prachand. So Prachand is the name given to this helicopter. Already we have American Apache chopper. In the later end of this video, I will be talking about the helicopters that currently Indian Armed Forces are using. So one of those is American Apache helicopter, which is larger than this and has is more capable of certain roles, but this is specially designed because we want to use it in high altitude operations where it can carry significant payload. So Apache helicopter is not able to fly that high. That's why this particular helicopter is being used here. 95 of these choppers will go to Indian Army and approximately 65 will go to Indian Air Force as well. So in total we can see somewhere around 160 helicopters coming up, and these helicopters will be divided between Indian Armed Forces, that is Indian Air Force and military. So if we talk about the key features, sir, it is 5.8 ton. So that's somewhere around 5,800 kilograms. So anything that is less than 10,000 kilometers comes in the category of light helicopters. It is equipped with Shakti engine. We need to remember this. The engine is named as Shakti, which is developed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited in collaboration with French engine maker Safran. So with the collaboration by a French engine maker, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited has developed this. It is equipped with requisite agility, maneuverability, extended range, high altitude performance, and all weather combat capability. So it can reach up to the higher ranges. It can operate even in the various weathers that are not conducive for other types of helicopters. It can perform a range of roles, including combat, search and rescue. For example, a combat operation is there, search operation is there, a rescue operation is there. It can be used for combat, search and rescue. It can be used for destruction of enemy air defense, what we call as dead. So if there is enemy air defense, we can destroy it with the help of this Prachand helicopter. It can carry out counter-insurgency operations. So in short, it can do holistic roles that are required by a defense helicopter. It has number of stealth features. Stealth is the feature or technology that prevent any object from the range of a radar. Radar is equipment that is built to know about the locations of objects that can be on in water, that can be on earth, and even in the sky also. So what becomes really important is when such type of defense helicopter is maneuvering over the territories of other nations, it should avoid its detection. So that's what is called as stealth technology, and this Prachand has number of stealth features. It has armored protection system, night attack capability, and crash worthy landing gear for better survivability. So in case if in some unfortunate incident this helicopter undergoes a crash, still it will be able to protect the crew members or the pilots inside. The phased induction of choppers will boost Indian Air Force capability against enemy infantry troops, tankers, bunkers, and unmanned aerial vehicles. Recently, especially on this north western front with Pakistan, we have been seeing the increased activity of drones, where drones or the unmanned aerial vehicles are being used to enter the Indian territory and carry out certain attacks. Some times ago we saw a similar attack in technical airport area of Jammu and Kashmir UT. So such type of threats that have been coming up can be countered. The threat can be in the form of a drone or an unmanned aerial vehicle. This can be an enemy bunker, this can be an enemy tank, or even troops also in high altitudes, which make it really important. Sir, these type of threats will be taken care of by this Prachand in high altitudes and difficult terrains. So it has 5.8 ton twin. It is 5.8 ton twin engine helicopter powered by Hindustan Aeronautical Limited Shakti engine, can operate at the altitude of up to 20,000 feet. So that was what I was talking about. It can go up to 20,000 feet above the Earth's surface. It has helmet mounted sight. What is this helmet mounted sights? Sir, certain helicopters, they come with the just like this, because it is a combat aircraft. It has to come with the weaponry system. It comes with the cannons. So those cannons are capable to change its direction with the change in the direction of a helmet. So when pilot is flying it, the direction pilot faces on a similar way the cannons and the other weapons face. It has got glass cockpits which make it lighter in weight. It is composite airframes. It is all weather combat capability it holds, and it has extended range. So these are the key features. This will boost India's defense system on both China and Pakistan front, because both these regions are actually the mountainous areas, and since choppers are ideal for high altitude regions, this particularly, because it is capable of flying at as high as 20,000 feet, will boost India's capabilities along China border. And seeing the situation that has been occurred at Indo-China border from last 2 or 3 years, it becomes really important to guard those frontiers with utmost modern technology. They are capable of offensive operations in Siachen Glacier Salt Oro Ridge. The Siachen Glacier, world's highest battlefield, along with eastern Ladakh. These high altitude areas require such important machinery. The light combat aircraft, or the Tejas, has been 50% indigenous content, that the total machinery or total equipment used in it, 45% of it is made in India, and it is expected to increase to more than 55% for the next version. As per the officials who were involved in the building of this Prachand, it has been told that this will be a huge push to India's Atmanirbhar mission, because in the first fleet we have used more than 45% indigenous content, and in the coming series we will be using more than 55% for its future series production, and it will contain more indigenous systems. It has been named Prachand, and it will reduce India's import dependence for combat helicopters. Some times ago, Indian government had entered light combat helicopters into import embargo list. Import embargo means the list of certain equipments or certain things which cannot be imported. So entering this light combat helicopter into an import embargo list shows that whenever any defense force requires such helicopter, light combat helicopters, they cannot buy it from the foreign nations. They will have necessarily have to procure it from the indigenous developers, and Hindustan Aeronautics Limited is one such developer who has been working day in and day out to produce such type of modern technology with respect to India's defense systems. So this with this article we'll also discuss various other helicopters, because we should have the understanding of various defense equipments that this country has, because this can be asked as a question in defense technology also, apart from India's internal security issues also. So we'll talk about various army helicopters that are there where the Indian Armed Forces have. So first one is Mi-17, we call it as Mi-17V5. So this Mi-17V5 was recently in news. It made a lot of headlines because of a very unfortunate incident after this twin turbine transport helicopter crashed in South India, which led to the unfortunate demise of India's first Chief of Defence Staff, General Bipin Rawat. So we lost the General Bipin Rawat. We lost India's first Chief of Defence Staff in that unfortunate crash while he was traveling in this Mi-17V5 helicopter. So this is a image of Mi-17V5 helicopter. It is used for various missions, like it can be used for rescue operations. It is used for the traveling of VVIPs. So this Mi-17V5 is domesticated version of Mi-17 family of helicopters made by the erstwhile Soviet Union and now Russian military helicopter company. So what we tried was, we earlier had Mi-17 helicopter, which was made by Soviet Union's company, which is now named as Russian military helicopter company. So we tried to develop an indigenous version and we named it as Mi-17V5. Mi-17V5, it is a domestic version, as I told you. It is medium lift helicopter and is used for VVIP movement. Medium lift is the extent of its altitude, so it is used for VVIP movement. For example, I told you the incident where General Bipin Rawat along with his wife and other officials were traveling in this. It is used for search and rescue operations and logistics support. I told you it is used for search and rescue operations. At times during some calamity, maybe a drought or a flood-like situation, these helicopters are used to deliver the relief material and even in order to rescue people who are stuck in these disasters. The another important helicopter that we have is Boeing Apache. We mentioned about the Apache recently. So some times ago, India inducted this US-based Boeing company's Apache helicopter. It is known as world's most advanced multi-role combat helicopter. It is known by the name AH-64E. Is made by Boeing Defense, US premier aircraft and aeroplane agency. Boeing has made it, and India procured it from US. It is known for its attack capability in modern day warfare. So the modern day warfare requires the latest technology which is equipped in this Apache helicopter. But what makes our indigenous Prachand even better version to this Apache helicopter is Prachand's capability to fly as high as 20,000 feet in altitude. So here on your screen you can see this Apache helicopter. Then we have Hindustan Aeronautics Limited Dhruv, that is advanced light helicopter. So Hindustan Aeronautics Limited has produced this Dhruv helicopter. It is India's most advanced indigenous helicopter, which is being developed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. But now I guess Prachand will be the most advanced helicopter by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. It is a twin engine chopper that can carry up to 14 passengers with 2 pilots and cruise up to speed of 250 kilometers per hour. The Prachand was light combat aircraft, so you won't find the passenger capacity in it. It is just a 2-seater helicopter where only pilot and a co-pilot will be sitting. The pilot will be flying it, whereas co-pilot will be targeting the enemies where it is to be attacked. But this Dhruv is a passenger chopper which is capable of carrying up to 14 passengers along with 2 pilots. So this on your screen is this Dhruv helicopter. Then we procured some times ago, just like Apache, the Boeing Chinook. So apart from Apache, Indian Air Force also inducted Boeing-made Chinook, better known as Chinook or CH-47F, for heavy heli lift capability. So the The most important feature of this Chinook helicopter is it can lift off with very heavy weight. I'll show you the reason for that. Chinook provides strategic airlift capability and gets advanced cargo handling capabilities that enhance aircraft's missions performance and handling characteristics. So Indian Armed Forces use variety of helicopters with different roles. For example, certain helicopters we require for combat, certain helicopters we require for VVIP movement, certain helicopters are required to lift off heavy weight. So Chinook is one such. You must have seen in news at times, if you stay in the parts of North India, for example in states like Haryana, Punjab and Jammu Kashmir, this Chinook helicopter is often seen flying above the sky because it has been stationed in certain areas including Ambala base camp in Chandigarh also, and then in Ladakh region also. So it is capable of carrying very heavy loads because of this twin rotor blade. It is one of its kind helicopter. Normally you see a helicopter with one rotor blade, but here you find twin rotor blades. Then last in this list is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited Cheetah. It is a light helicopter famous for its all glass cockpit and distinguished tail. When I'll show you the image, it is a different type of helicopter whose cockpit is made of glass and it has a different type of tail. It is deployed in high altitude regions of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal, Uttarakhand, etc. It can carry up to 3 passengers and 100 kg of external sling load. Sling load means load that has been suspended from the helicopter, so it can carry a load like that. So you must have seen this helicopter maybe in movies or somewhere in news also. This is Hindustan Aeronautics Limited Cheetah. So these are the various helicopters that are being used by Indian Armed Forces, and into this list and increasing the strength and might of our armed forces, now Prachand has been inducted, which will help us help our defense system a lot. I hope we are clear with this article. Before we end the discussion, I just want to tell you that if you want to qualify this UPSC examination, if you want to get a good rank, you need to score good marks in your optionals. And with the help of Unacademy's test series, you can aim for more than 320 marks in optionals like anthropology, PubMed, geography, mathematics, etc. We are giving you doubt browse feature also at our website and Unacademy app, where you can get the solutions to past and previous exams. And more such informative videos you will find on our channel IAS Icons. You have to subscribe to this channel. You can share these videos with your friends. You should drop your valuable comments if you are liking these videos. Apart from that, you can join our Telegram channel by the name IAS Icons, where you will be getting PDFs of all these lectures. And most important, at the earliest, you should enroll for the Plus and Iconic subscriptions of Unacademy, which will help you qualify this examination and you will become the part of India's bureaucracy. Thank you very much. All the best. Keep working hard. Bye bye. Take care. Jai Hind.